Hey guys, we're near a known sighting location in the southern Sierras. Uh, this area has about 3 or 4 different sightings spread out, probably in the last three, well, probably about the last 7 to 8 years. Um, this actually is the part of the southern tip of the southern Sierra. I saw quite a few different remote areas that were passable to the higher Sierra chain, which goes further up into uh, Northern California, Central California, towards Yosemite. Um, Actually, one of the areas looked like it passed down through a meadow, then down into like a cow pasture, uh, but then, you know, pretty passable actually. I'd done a remote on that area about 2 or 3 months ago, and before it looked like it was hard to see any type of area where Squatch could traverse through there. But as taking a second look today, we could definitely see where uh, Squatch could definitely make its way through. Uh, this area is pretty steep right in here. Um, I think this ranges up to about 7,000 in elevation. So it's pretty interesting. There's a couple different campgrounds in the area. It's pretty quiet here right now. But again, it's nice to get back out here and see some of this. Actually do a remote again near some sighting locations. It's been a little while for us. Got kind of busy, and we want to hope to continue these and be able to continue to get back out here. But it's not always easy, as everyone knows. But we love doing it. Love doing it for not only ourselves, just being able to get outside a little in the fresh air, but also to be able to, bring it to you guys as we can, as much as we can, when we can. Uh, I don't see any signs of tracks or anything in this area. Again, it's pretty steep right here. Maybe further up there might be something, but I'll try and bring some of that here. Either in this video or another one. We're probably going to do a couple different remotes, either here or farther in towards the Yosemite area, as we kind of try and crawl up this, up towards Northern California, up from the southern part, which we haven't done a lot of. Most of ours has been, extreme southern, or, out towards Texas and that type of thing. So, beautiful out here today. It's quiet. You can hear some birds going at it. There was I think it was an eagle on the road on the way in. So I don't think there's a ton of people up here right now, which is kind of nice. But yeah, again, we're in the southern Sierra chain, near some known sighting locations, which is really nice. And we're trying to keep it going as much as possible. And just as I say that, I see, no, that doesn't look like a footprint. Could be an area where Squatch could possibly pass through, but hard to say, hard to know. But looks like a few campers coming in now. The day's probably going to load up. It is summer. It is, vacation time for a lot of people. So hopefully get a little further off the beaten path, be able to bring some of this to you guys. Again, it's just good to be out here. Good to be out in the fresh air. I think, if, at a minimum, just getting out and about. Yeah, it's fun looking for, Bigfoot and things like that. But it's also fun just getting out in nature. And, if you're doing it with somebody else, that's the best way. It's important to always have, somebody with you, or, if you got a family, dealing it with your kids or whatever, it's really important too, just to, keep an eye on them, keep them close, but get out in nature and just do some hiking. It's, a lot better than sitting on computer all day, that's for sure. Don't see any structures per se, not in this area, but again, we'll try and get further in and possibly make a part 2 on this one too. But good talking to you again, guys. It's good to be out here. Again, one of the sightings was a lady was on a horseback, kind of came over on part of her property and actually came upon a squatch. It was near a tree. Startled her, I think startled the horse a little bit, but she kind of held her ground and watched this thing walk back across the lake, then into the tree line. The other one was a guy was out with a friend of his who just came back from, I think, one of the OIF campaigns, overseas, and got pretty good at tracking, I guess, and they found some footprints and seemed pretty believable to them. Follow-up investigation kind of confirmed things, which was interesting too. And there's been a couple other in the area where people have kind of come across Class Alpha or Class Bravo type material. Tried to provide the links on this one so you can kind of correlate it all together, but it's nice just being out here near where some of that's happening. Fresh air. I think we're at about, let's say we're about 5,000 or 6,000 elevation right here, roughly. Maybe not quite that high. This peak goes up to probably about 7,000. So we're just entering it here. But yeah, we've got a logging road. Let the film run here for a second. That's one thing, as you guys been with us for a while, we like to do, let it run. You never know when you might catch something, and that's always a good thing to do. But yeah, no structures per se. I'm not seeing any footprints. Not really hearing much. Peaceful out here. Nice morning air. I'd like to come back and do a night investigation and see possibly what we can catch. Again, pretty steep up this hill. I'm not going to attempt that. That's for sure. Not from here. But maybe we'll try and circle back and come back in from the other side and see what we can check out that way. Anyway, guys, good talking to you. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.